Okay. Oh. Wow. So I think is that still going? Because that's pretty confronting. Right. All right, I'm gonna roll with this. I'm used to streaming to Facebook. Please bear with me. I'm really getting just a handle on this, but it's quite exciting. All right, there's a lot going on around here. And in brief, we have been running, my business partner and I, a course in emotional intelligence. And it has been very meaningful, to say the least. If you'll excuse me, I must be on my way to my son. So what I want to take it that wait. I do not know whether we're live or not, but it seems so. Wow, okay. If you're still with me, thank you. Okay, as mentioned, please bear with me, I'm a baby. But I do have a lot to say, and I think it's good. Personally, I think it's really good. Okay, firstly, I'm Alexis Dennehy. Good to have you with me. I live here in Graceville. This is my hometown, and I am so proud to be a graceful Graceville. Graceful Gracevillian. Gracevillian, that's what I am. I'm a Gracevillian. And as I was saying, yesterday my business partner and I ran a workshop in emotional intelligence, and we basically went through what are emotions to start with, which I've come to the understanding that emotions are embodied experience and cognitive appraisal, right? I have an embodied experience, I have sensation of some sort, whether it's fire, which is what I'll be talking about today, because fear is a fire. Fear is absolutely fascinating. So anyhow, we spoke a bit about the basic emotions, and it got me thinking about fear. And I have a magnet on my fridge. Maybe some of you have it too. It says that everything you want is on the other side of fear, and it's been there for years, and it's driven me, but it's not really anchored in my body. So I'm hoping that this will help this to make sense. I have been in search of a need my whole life, and that is a need for deep calm. And I have senses of deep calm, and I know it's also much deeper than what I've experienced. And what I've learned through practicing secure attachments is that fear and deep calm go hand in hand. The more that I face my fear and welcome my fear. I mean, today I went into fear and anger quite significantly. This was I can tell the story. Yeah, so my daughter this morning surprised me by being late for school and not being in her school uniform. And this is quite a conditioned trigger for me. So I'm talking about the big ones, right? And really, they're also very small. Relative to maintaining a secure connection with my daughter, I did lose it very quickly, and I did manage to repair quickly. I'm proud of that. And I'm proud of the fact that I used the opportunity to really reflect. And it occurred to me that my anger was because I'm afraid. Yeah. So, yeah, I just sat with the fear. I let it be in my body. It was shaky. And there was a definite atmosphere of PTSD. I could feel it. And it was almost like reliving that cloud of shock, the aftershock of an earthquake. That's what it felt like. I was distinctly aware of shock. So I messaged her. I did act a little bit weird too, which I noticed I do. And I'm in the atmosphere of PTSD, like socially weird things. Thankfully, they're not as socially weird as they once were. Some of you may vouch for. Anyhow, where I landed was that I really do want deep calm. Process was this. Underneath the anger lay fear, and within between the anger and the fear lay fury. And fury was red, nasty red demon. And he came out so quickly, I did not even realize that I was losing it. And I lost it with my daughter and my niece. The double shame. Shame was there. But it was fury who was new to me. And so I looked at fury and I went, you know what? I see you. I see you, fury. And I looked at the nasty red. Anyway, he took shape, right? And I thought, great, well, now I see you. I see that you're not a part, you're only a part of me, you're not me. So the fact that I can look at fury now, I reckon I'm going to see when that little bugger raises its head again, because he sneaks up completely unconsciously and I am acting out my anger before I'm even aware of it. That's my experience of PTSD, and my recovery is through awareness of this nasty little fury. So there we have it. It boils down to secure attachments for me, significantly. God, it's so good to debrief this stuff, guys. It's been with me all day, and there's a sense of, sense that a lot of people could benefit from this, but anyhow, I hope I've got the message out. I hope it finds people that need it. And yes, I'm sure I'm too long-winded. Thank you for your patience. I'm sorry. If you feel this was wasted time, I really do apologise for that. And if you've got even an inkling of some value, then my job is done. So here's the 5 criteria for a secure attachment with yourself, with your pets, with your children, with your own, with yourself really. It's with your needs, with your bodily needs, your emotional needs, your intellectual needs. You can assess them out of 10. Pick a need and go, am I meeting my need for reassurance right now? Oh, there we go, that's the one. I'll use that as an example. Consistently, I'm going to give myself a 6. I could be more consistent in my need for reassurance. A is for availability, C for consistency, A for availability. I am being available to my need for reassurance. I could probably be a little bit more open, so I'm going to give myself a 7, 8. need for reassurance are reliably. Am I reliably needing it? Say mostly. Mostly I'm needing money for reliability. Distracted by the sweet family. Let me get to the point. And responsively, am I being responsive to my need for reassurance? I think I'm being fairly swift to that. I could be more concrete and say, Alexis, Lexi, Lex, got you. And the fifth one is predictable. Am I being predictable with my need for reassurance? I'm actually a little distracted because I'm meeting my need on time. I really do appreciate your patience and catch you next time. I'm Alexis Dennehy.